morning, students, and welcome back. Hope you all are fine and safe. Today, we will be learning the last topic of Science 2, lesson number 5, towards green energy, that is, electric energy generation using solar energy. Our city depends on electricity by burning fossil fuels like coal, diesel, and natural gas. We are able to generate electricity using turbine. But what happens when we deplete these limited resources? Without fuel, there will be no electricity. Hospitals will be shut down, streets will be darkened and dangerous, communication will be disabled, business will be paralyzed, children won't get the quality of education they deserve. There will be blackout in city. We intend get power of sun in form of light. But how we can harness this power? Answer is by solar power plant. Using the energy in the sunlight, electric energy can be generated in two ways. First, by using solar photovoltaic cells. Second, by using solar thermal power plant. In all the above methods of electricity generation, we have studied the electric generator is driven by using some sources of energy, and electricity is generated by making use of the principle of electromagnetic induction. However, electrical energy can be generated directly from solar radiation without using generator and without using the principle of electromagnetic induction. This happens in solar photovoltaic cells. Solar photovoltaic cells convert the solar energy directly into electrical energy. In the second method, the energy in solar radiation is converted into thermal energy first, then a turbine generator system is driven using that thermal energy to generate electricity. Now let's see how electricity is generated using solar photovoltaic cell in details. Solar photovoltaic cell converts the solar radiation energy directly into electrical energy. This is called solar photovoltaic effect. The electrical energy generated through this energy transformation process is DC in nature. These solar cells are made up of a special type of material called semiconductor, example silicon. A silicon solar cell of dimension 1 centimeter square generates current of about 30 milliampere and potential difference of about 0.5 volt. Thus, a silicon solar cell of dimension 100 centimeter square will generate about 3 ampere, that is 30 milliampere per centimeter square into 100 centimeter square is equal to 3000 milliampere, that is 3 ampere current, and 0.5 potential difference in volt. Remember that the potential difference available from a solar cell is independent of its area. Each cell contains two pieces of silicon. One there is negatively charged and another there is positively charged. When the light particle collide with negatively charged silicon, electrons fall and get attracted to positively charged silicon. As electrons travel from silicon to silicon, they create a current which we called direct current. This is a type of electricity we found in battery. Solar cells connected in a frame, bound together to form a module. Each module is divided to generate 30 volts DC current. To generate large amount of electricity, modules are put together to form an array. They are scattered and absorb much amount of sunlight all day. But these electricity are not still ready for public use. It need to be converted in machine type of electricity needed by home appliances. That's why solar power plant have inverter and transformer. The inverter converts the single current direction of DC electricity into multiple direction of alternating current or AC. The electricity then transferred to transformer and boost cells to high voltage to reduce power loss. Electricity is transmitted to distances. From transformer, electricity passed to substation. This regulates the electricity into 220 volt. Using another transformer distributes power. This is how the result over the solar power plant work. It generates 10 megawatt electricity that empower 9,000 homes. Unlike fossil fuel plant which can be depleted and produce pollution which harms the environment, solar power plant is 100% clean energy from the sun. In time, this clean and efficient source of energy helps to save power against power crisis. It generates electricity from free light of sun and protects us from global warming. With sun energy, we have a better community that is safe, empowered and progressive. The advantage of solar power plant is that it generates electricity without any fuel combustion and so without any air pollution. Its disadvantage is that energy is generated using solar radiation. Solar cells can generate electricity during daytime only. Now let's study solar thermal power plant. We have seen that thermal energy generated from coal and nuclear fuel can be used to generate electricity. Thermal energy can also be generated from solar radiation and can be used for electricity production. Different stages in such solar thermal power plant are as follows: concentrators for collecting sunlight, absorber for absorbing the concentrated sunlight, steam turbine to generate electricity, and electric generator to convert kinetic energy into electric energy. As you can see in the diagram, there are many reflectors reflect and concentrate solar radiation on absorber. Reflectors are made up of aluminium shiny material and absorbers are made up of good absorbent material and coated with black color. The solar energy is converted into heat energy. Using this heat energy, steam is generated to drive the turbine and generate electricity. What is lake tapping? Why it takes place? A lake tapping involves excavating, that is, making a hole or channel, a tunnel at the bottom of the lake. Dynamites are planted therein and blasted carefully. The water flow with greater force through the tunnel after such blasting is done. This increased flow of water is then driven to the hydroelectric power generation plant for increased electricity production. This technique is done to establish waterways for hydropower, for making drinking water available, for irrigation water purpose, and also for landing of oil and gas pipes from offshore fields. Hope you all have understood the topic. Today we have studied electricity generation using solar photovoltaic cell and electricity generation using solar thermal power plant. These are the important questions which were asked in March 2019 board exam from this chapter. Homework for today is explain the difference between thermal electricity generation and solar thermal electricity generation. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.